Hello everyone, how are you all? Hope you all are fine. So today, this series this last series of this Numpy. So today we will just complete this series. So I think I already completed the part 5 up to 5 video I already completed. So this one is the last 6th one, which is the last. And in this part, so we'll just cover that the Numpy function. Okay, Numpy function, and then that's all. Okay, so in this part only, we will just complete this part, then automatically the Numpy part will be covered, right? So let's start. So don't waste the time. So first of all, listen. So now only, so first of all, let me just import that one. Import Numpy as NP. Okay, import Numpy as NP. Now, so now only, so I will just use that what? The concatenation part. Okay, the concatenation part. Concatenation. So what is the concatenation? First of all, what is the concatenation? For example, I have two arrays. I have two arrays. So I have two arrays. So inside that array, so the element are like 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So all these elements are there. So if I will just write the command np.concatenate function, if I will use this function, so then it will give what? It will return this table. It will return this table. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And now let me just write the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? So it will give this result. Okay. So now only, so theoretically I just explain. So now only see the things practically. So how we will just implement it in practically. Right? So first of all, what I have to do, we already imported what? The Numpy library. We already imported what? The Numpy library. So now let's declare one variable. So here as x, and then np dot array. So then in parentheses 1, 2. Then next part is what? 3, 4. So now only. So let declare next variable. So which will be what? Which will be y. Which will be what? Which will be y. So let me just update it into y. Now I updated, right? Now I updated. So now, so let me just write what? Let me just write one list. So for example, let 13, 20. Let 13, 20. Right? So now only if I will execute this part, okay, if I will execute this part, so it's written what? Let okay, got 3 tuple, right? So let me just write here only. For example, z, which is equal to np dot concatenate of x comma y, and now let this one. Okay. So here, what is the error? First of all, just tell me what is the error. What is the error? So if I will just write these things, for example, let 12 and comma 50. Let 12 comma 50. Now if I will just execute, it is also not executed. It means what? What is the problem then? Then what is the problem here? So we have to understand here. So here field element must be 2 or 3 tuple. Means here got is what? 3. It means what? So here there is a one element problem. Okay, there is a first element problem. What is that element problem? So here we have to just give the square bracket. So if I will just give the square bracket here, then see. So let me just erase first thing. Let me just erase this one. Let me erase this one, and then again also give me here another square bracket. Okay. Now let me check it. Is it executed? Is it executed? It's executed. It means what? So now you have one doubt. What? Now you have one doubt. What? So the doubt is like this. Why? I'm just doing like this. So first of all, I just created one list. Second, again, I just created another list. Then I have to store this list inside the list only. Inside the list, not inside the tuple. So in first case, I just store these two lists inside the tuple. So that's why it's showing the what error inside the this. So this one is a wrong, this one is a right. Clear? Clear? So now, hope you are means you don't have any doubt. So now, if I will just write the Z only, now see down. If I will just write the Z only, now see down. So this one is the output one. This one is the output. Now clear? Very good. So here we can just use the concatenation. Okay, we can use the concatenation part like this. We can use the concatenation part like this. Clear? So for example, let me just find out another function part. So that function name is nothing but the let me just write that function name so that you will have the clarity. Okay, so the function name is nothing but the append. So some name only. I think some of you already know what is the append function, and some of you don't know, right? So append means what? Specifically, append means what? It will add something. Okay, adding something means specifically this function is used to add, or just like you can say it will append new value to an existing numpy array. Okay, so new value to an existing numpy array. Right? So specifically this function adds the new value at the end of the array only. Okay, remember specifically this function adds the new value at the end of the array only. Clear? So, or else you can say that numpy append function specifically it is used to merge the two array only. Right? So whenever it will be merged the two array, then it will return what? It will return a new array only. Right? It will return the new array only. For example, you can just ask me the example for the example. What is the example? I can just write one example. For example, A is equal to what? A is equal to np dot array. So let me create one list. So let 10, 20, 30. Now, next inside list what? 40, 50, 60. Then again create another list. Then what? 70, 80, 90. Right? So now let me create another things. What? Another variable. Let's b, which is equal to what? np dot array. Then inside that again let me just create what? So let me create one list 11, 12, 13. Now let me create another 14, 15 and 16. Then let me create another list. Then 17, 18, 19. Clear? So now, if I will just execute this part, let me create the append function. Sorry, let me use the append function. So np dot append, what? Append of what? A comma B. Append of what? A comma B. So now if I will just call to C, now see the output. Clear? Now see the output. It means what? It is merging what? It is merging two arrays. So now it is giving what? New arrays. So inside new array, what are the So it is merging two things and then it is giving output like this. Okay, so clear. So as I already explained that what I explained already, the append function, it is used to merge the two array and it will return a new array, and the original array remains what? Unchanged. Clear? Clear? Or any doubt? So listen to one thing. Whenever I'm just explaining anything, so please, you guys, please just try yourself. Okay, just take another example and just try yourself. You have to practice hands-on so that you have each and every clarity, right? You have each and every clarity. So now let me just use the function for example. That function name is nothing but let random. So some of the function I already used also while writing some program. Okay, so no need to again repeat that thing. So I'm just using the new function. So whatever just I'm not already explained. Okay. So here, what is a random? What is random? Random function is generally used for the generating random number. Okay, so whatever just I'm explaining, so please just write on a note copy. So specifically, this random function is used for what? So generating the random numbers. Generating a random number means what? Generating random number means what? For example, let a which is equal to np dot what? Dot random dot random dot random dot ran of what? Of let 4 comma 2. Let 4 comma 2. So if I will just execute this part again, I will call this a. Now see this one. Now see this one. It is giving what? The random number. It is giving what? The random value. You can say. It is giving what? The random value. So now clear how to use this one. So all these things you have to do, guys. Okay. So now only. So I next function is what? Next function is the, you can say, next function is nothing but like the zeros function. Okay, the zeros function. So now you ask me, so what is the zeros function? So now specifically the zeros function is used for what? It will give the what? Inside the matrix the zero will be there. Inside the matrix the zero will be there. For example, let a which is equal to what? np dot zeros. np dot zeros of what? Zeros of 6. Let zeros of 6 or let zeros of 5. Okay, so if I will just execute and again if I call this one, now see that. Now see that. So it will give like this. It will give like this. For example, if I want to print like this, let a which is equal to np dot zeros of what? Of let 5 comma 3. Now see that. Now see that. Okay, so it will give like this. It will return like this. So here only. So this in means here only. So this a is the what? This a is the what? This a is nothing but the what? The variable only. The a is nothing but the what? A is the variable only. So now what? So this is the function wherever it will return a what? 0 only. Okay, it will return a what? 0 only. So now only we have to pass the shape for the array element. So which is nothing but the 5 comma 3. So lastly we try to print the value of 8. Lastly we try to print the value of 8. And again after that printing that one, then this one is the result one. Clear? Clear? Very good. So now next part. What is the next part? So please just maintain your note copy. Okay. So if you have any doubts, so please just ask to me. Okay. So now, so let me use that. You already know what is the log function. Yes or no, guys? You already know what is the log function, right? So how to use that one? How to use that one? For example, let me just write first of all log. So now, how to just write the code so that it will give. So let a which is equal to np dot array. Let a which is equal to np dot array. And now the thing is what? Inside the parenthesis, what I have to just write? Let 2 comma 4 comma let 6 comma let 3 multiplied 8. 3 multiplied 8. If I will just print this one, now the answer will be like this. Yes or no? So if I will just write b is equal to what? B is equal to np dot log a. Let np dot log a. And now if I will just print the b, now see the answer. So it will give the output like this. So if I will just write c, which is equal to np dot log 2 of what? Of a. So now if I will just print the C, now see the answer. So answer will be like this. Clear? So if I want to print that D, which is equal to what? np dot log 10 what? Of A. So now see. So if I will just print the D, now see the clear. So now you will easily use that log function. Now you can use the easily that log function, right? So many things are there. Okay, many things are there. So you have to many functions are there. So you have to just practice all these things, right? You have to practice all these things. So, for example, I can just use in some of the cases that you can see that arrange functions. I think I already explained to you that one. For example, let me just write that one. Let me give that one practical. Give the example practical. So if I will just write, so the function is the arrange one. The function is the arrange. So if I will just write, for example, let a which is equal to np dot a range. So let 0, 10, 2, close. Now if I will just execute this one and see the things. Now see the things. So this is the output. This is the output. Okay. So wherever this thing will be executed like this. Okay. Clear? Or any doubt? Listen, guys. So whatever things I just completed, okay, whatever things. So that is very important part. Very important part. Okay. So if you have any doubt, then please just go to the WhatsApp link. That YouTube description part. So you will find that WhatsApp link. So please just join to it. Okay. So if you have any doubt, please just ask to me so that I will just clear each and everything. So hope I think that you will never find any doubt because I have already theoretically explained. Okay, theoretically explained that what is all these things, and also with the theoretical part. So I already explained the practical things. Okay, I also implemented that one also. So in that case only, so what you have to do, for example, now I can just write like a which is equal to c. So you have to play with the code only. Like a np dot arrange of what? Let me write 64 and then c. So I want to reshape it what? I want to reshape it with 8, 8. So here the error part is there. What is the error? This one is the error. So let me just write again executed. Okay. So let me print the A. Let's see. C. So 8, 8, 64. So here. So from 0 to 64 it is printed. From 0 to 64 is what? Printed. So now only, so you can just find. So this is very easy. You can just find the mean also. And you can find the standard deviation also. Right? You can just find the standard deviation also. So each and everything you can just find. You can just find the maximum number also. Right? You can just find the maximum number also. These all things are what? These all things are the what? Function only. These all things are what? Function only. Right? So here only, so you have to just solve all these things. From example, for example, like you can just ask me for the determinant. You can ask me for the determinant part. So how to just write to that one? How to just write? So for example, let me just try these things. Um, sorry. So here only, let me just delete this part. So here only what we have to do, for example, let me just write one thing. So from numpy from numpy. So this is not means like important for you. Okay, so I'm just showing you import what import determinant, then inverse, then eigen value. Okay, so now if I will just execute this part, okay, this I'm just giving the space, so that's why it is showing the error part. Now it is executed. So now only, so let me just write that fast example. Whenever just I bought that all these things. So let me have this part only. So if I will just copy all these things, let me copy all these things. Copy these things, and now only let me paste here. Let me paste here. Here, what I have to just write the code. So let A is equal to np dot array, np dot array of all these things, np dot array of all these things. So inside that, I have to just write what? The receive of what? The receive of let receive of 4 comma 4. Let receive of 4 comma. So if I will just write the things, for example, okay, 19, and now let me execute this part. Okay, let me execute this part. What is showing? So the error is showing. So the error is showing means what? So there is some error. There is some error. And there is some error. That's why it's showing. So here, from here to here, one is. See, the thing is what here, what is the output is showing? Cannot receive array of size 18 into shape of the 4.4, 4,4. It means what? So as the shape is this one, so let me just delete some of the element. So whereas size is 15, okay. So let me just 15 na. Size is 15 na. Yes. So let me just give 17. So here. So 4 4 just 16 na, 4 4 just 16. So now the answer is it is executed. And now if I will just print this one, now see the output. So the output will be wrong. So like this, you can just use the determinant part. Okay. So for example, I want to find out the determinant of what? So listen, in manually, so in our copy, so we are doing a lot of things. Okay, a lot of processes are there for find out the determinant. But similarly, you could just write the code. Simply, it will give the answer. Simply, it will give the answer. Okay, inverse of what? Inverse of what? A only. Inverse of what? Inverse of A only. Now see. Okay. So next part is what? Eigen. So here again of what? A only. So now see the output. Okay. So like this, the output will become. Okay. So you have to solve all these things only. You have to solve these things only. And I think you don't have any doubt. Okay. So if you have any doubt, so please just ask to me so that I will just clear each and everything. Okay. For example, let me just write. Let me just create one matrix, so that inside the matrix the one will be there. Inside the matrix the one will be there. Like np dot ones. Inside the one, the size will be like you can just give like a 6, 6. Let 6, 6. So if I will just print this one, if I will just print this one, wait, here, let me store this one inside the variable. Okay, let me store this one inside the variable. So inside that. So here a here. So now it is printed like this. So also you can just write the code for it, like for example, um, for example, a which is equal to np dot one dot ones. So inside that 3 comma 2 comma let 5. Now see. So if I will just print the a, see the output. So answer will become like this. 3 means what? 3 times will become. 2 means what? 2 a row will be there. 5 means what? The 5 element will be there. Clear? Again, I'm just explaining. For these three, 1, 2, and 3. For these two, so 2 row is there. Okay, 2 row is there. For 5, what? So for each row there is a 5 element. For each row there is a 5 element. Clear? Clear? Very good. Very good. So now, so you already know how to print that 0 also. Okay, I already explained that part. But point is what? So now you can just write one thing is what? One point. This is very important point. Is how to create like NDRA. How to create NDRA of a specific what? Of a specific value. Of a specific what? Of a specific value. So now, how to just write it? So here a which is equal to np dot full of what? Np dot full of 4,5. Np dot full of what? Np dot full of like 4,5. So now I have to fill what? I have to fill the value. Means I have to give my specific value. Any value I can just do. It's my own choice. Okay. How to give it? How to give it? So it will be filled with what? It will be filled with the 7 on. So it will fill with the 7 only. So parenthesis will be end, and here parenthesis will be start, and now executed. Now the thing is, this is the thing. So same things you can just write, copy it. Okay, you can just copy this one and just paste. So any number you can just write. Any number at the place of these 7, you can just write anything. Just like if I want to print with only 100. So now you can just give anything. So you can just play with it. Okay, clear? For example, like uh, like uh, like so here you can just you want to create what? You want to create like an identity matrix. Let identity let create an identity matrix. So if I want to create one identity matrix, for example, let me again just write create identity what? Identity matrix. Create identity matrix. Now, if I will just create that, how to create it? How to create it? Simply just write a which is equal to np dot I. Simply just write a which is equal to I. I inside the I, let fixed element are there. Now see the output. So a, now see the output. Now see the output. So here, sorry, this one is not updated. Okay. So let me just write at the place of the A. So let me write the A. I will just execute this part, so L, let me just write that L only. L is not defined. Okay, so list and list. So here answer is the list only. So I want to print it with eyes. It's like you can say it will give like identity matrix. I want to print like this. But the white is not coming. The white is not coming. That is the point. This. Okay. So this one is a markdown, no? So that's why it is not coming. So now, yes. Now clear. So because of this one is a markdown, na, so that's why it is not coming. That's why it is not coming. So let me delete this one. Now see. So like this, the output will become. So this one is what? This one is the 1. So in diagonal parts, we are getting what? 1, 1. So this one is what? Diagonal means identity matrix. Identity matrix. So I think so I already covered so each and everything. So whatever main things are there, whatever important part is there, so I already covered. So in this video only, so totally the Numpy series is completed. So some of the important part, some of the command like function command I just already left. So if you want to know that, so you can just go for the book also. And if you want the notes, so please just contact with me so that I will just provide each and everything. Okay, and whatever important part will be there, so I already covered. And if you will just do all this statically, then it is very important for you. So whenever just you will go for the machine learning part, then easily you can just do each and everything, right? So from this video only, so we already completed the Numpy. From next video, we will start from the pandas. Okay, so that one is the data frame part. So we'll meet from next video. Bye.